When are the paparazzi going to learn that Kanye got hands? And this situation that happened yesterday is no different. Kanye is not foreign to putting his hands on people, especially paparazzi, who disrespect him and or his people. Just last night, here's an alleged perpetrator disrespected Kanye while him and his wife, Bianca, were out, having a good time. And here come this perpetrator, this autographer, jumping in his lane, and he now knows that Kanye got hands. But again, he's suing Kanye. Kanye's being brought up on, assault charges, and things like that from this alleged perpetrator. But it wasn't before Kanye put hands on him. Stay tuned.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
You done fucked up, that, don't you?
You got knocked the fuck out! What's up, man?
Keep moving along first, please, folks. Excuse me.
Dominic, for you, buddy.
Left and right hand side. Left and right hand side. Look, you guys need to move over, please.
Now, according to Kanye West's chief of staff, Milo Yiannopoulos, he stated that the press got it wrong. Yiannopoulos says Bianca was simply assaulted. This wasn't no incidental bump or walk into, oh, my bad. No. He said it was intentionally carried out. He said it wasn't no accident about this. He said Bianca, his wife, got assaulted. So again, he stated that she wasn't simply touched. Like I said, she was assaulted. He went on to say, the perpetrator didn't merely collide into Bianca, like, walking past her, oh, my bad, mistakenly. No, he said it was nothing of the sort, right? He said he put hands under her dress, directly on her body. Now, again, I know she's been dressed provocatively. This is what happens. They show pictures of her each and every day. Her and Kanye, she's usually dressed provocatively, but that's her right. You don't have a right to touch her. That's assault. So that's basically what this guy Milo is saying, the chief of staff for Kanye West. He said he put his hands under her dress, touched her body, right? Not done there. Grabbed her by the waist, spent her around to face him, and blew her a kiss.
Oh,
now, what would you do if somebody did that to your partner, to your wife, to your husband, or so forth and so on? What would you do? How would that make you feel? So again, I'm not saying Kanye started this, but he sure ended it. Right now, it appears that Kanye was simply defending his wife from the perpetrator who made advances toward her. Now, this is strange because in the words of the perpetrator, he's alleging, and he's an autograph. He's an autograph guy. He seeks autographs from people, and I guess sells them or put them on paraphernalia and so forth and so on. So he's saying that in the past, he had an encounter with Kanye and it went nothing like that. He said it was smooth. He got the autograph and moved on, but this wasn't the case this time. Now, neither party appeared to be injured, as the alleged perpetrator who got punched did not seek medical attention. So he'll probably go to the doctor soon once litigation and stuff get involved, because now it's going to be all about getting as much money as they can from Kanye in a civil suit. Now, Kanye has been named in a few other battery investigations. Last year, in fact, Kanye was sued for an assault by a photographer. Now, Kanye reportedly confronted the man while on his way home from his daughter's basketball game. Now, how do you feel when you're out interacting with family and this and that? And I get it. For whom much is given, much is required. Now, Kanye is a mega star, so people going to seek his attention. They're going to want things. They're going to want favors. So again, it's not the cards that you're dealt, it's how well you play your hand. And I think Kanye has to learn how to play his hand a little better. I think Kanye can use some coping strategies. And I also think he can use probably more healthy outlets, because I truly believe that Kanye is still hurt. I don't think he's healed, even back from his mother's death, losing his mother, and so forth and so on. And I'll explain to you the insignificance of walking around carrying that trauma and carrying that pain internally and none of it is good. So I'm hoping that Kanye gets the help that he needs. But Kanye, in this incident that happened with the photographer, he recognized that the paparazzi were following him. So again, he's coming with his daughter. He probably got plans. They're going to eat, going to bust it up with the rest of the family, going to celebrate his daughter for, her recital. And here these people are telling me, they on my trail. Why are y'all in my business? This is family time. This is probably what he was feeling, probably what he was thinking. And then something happened and it triggered him. So he stopped, confronted them. The verbal dispute ended with Kanye snatching the phone from her and throwing it in the street, and then walking to his car and being out, getting ghosts. I'm gone. And that's what happened. Check it out.
I understand.
Y'all ain't gonna run up on me like that. If I say stop,
I wasn't running.
If I say it ain't running,
I wasn't
stop with
running.
your cameras.
I know, but
Stop with your
Kanye, you're a
cameras.
celebrity.
We were there for Kanye. It's hard, man. Take the camera.
Now, as I mentioned, Kanye has many encounters and confrontations, and a few of them led to litigation, led to Kanye being sued and charges being brought up on Kanye. He was also sued earlier this year by autographer hunter Justin Popowski and his wife, Tiffany Marshall. Now, Justin alleged that Kanye punched him after an altercation in 2022 in Los Angeles, right? So in the documents, Justin describes himself as a well-respected autograph dealer. That's the word I was thinking about earlier. He's an autograph dealer. So he brokers autographs. Justin also says that he got Kanye's autograph in the past without any problems. Well, this is what you got to understand, Justin. People are people. People have different moods and different situations and different ways that they handle things and different ways that they respond. Maybe when you got his autograph before, it was more of an appropriate setting that didn't involve children. It didn't involve things that were urgent. Yes. Like going to his child's recital. That's big. That shouldn't be about Kanye. It should be about the child. So maybe that's why you got hands put on you this time, because you didn't pick the right timing to approach Kanye. Just my thoughts, right? So Justin says this time was quite different. Justin says that Kanye said he would make an example of Justin. And Justin also made mention that this was right on the tail of Kanye and Kim Kardashian's divorce or breakup or whatever. So he made mention that Kanye mentioned that, but I'm not tripping over that, because I believe that that's just smart of Justin to mention that he was already triggered and upset by this divorce, because it holds a little credibility, because they know it's true. And this would be a reason why Kanye was probably more easily triggered. So this is legal jargon, I believe, being played out. So I didn't look into that too much. Now, Kanye allegedly told Justin, get the F out of here before I beat the F out of you. I'm going to make an effing example out of you. Justin says Kanye punched him several times, causing major damage. Kanye is being accused of trying to physically assault, harm, batter, and injure Pulaski with the intent of committing such assault, harm, battery, and injury without limitation. It's crazy, right? A lot of allegations. Check out the video.
Protecting us now.
Get away from me.
I'm protecting us now at this point.
I am your family. I am your family. Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Ain't no hand. No. You were supposed to talk to her.
Why did he just do that?
No, you were supposed to talk
What
to
is
her.
wrong with him?
Now, the video didn't show everything, but you can kind of get an understanding of, it didn't show any physicality, but you can get a kind of understanding, because you see Kanye talking and being separated and things, and you see Pulaski laid out. So Justin Pulaski is suing for assault and battery, intentional infliction of emotional distress, negligence, and loss of consortium, while his wife is also suing for loss of consortium. It's unclear how much they're asking for in the case. So here's the thing. Kanye obviously has some anger issues. Kanye obviously is a mega star, which attracts attention, paparazzi. That's their job. So I believe that it's Kanye's responsibility to put himself in better positions for success. And I believe that this is less about the external and more about the internal, mind control, self-control, and healing. As I mentioned earlier, I truly believe that Kanye West can benefit from learning some healthy coping strategies. some effective coping strategies, and also pairing that with some healthy outlets. You know, it could be physical, could be, you know, mental, whatever, reading, you know, maybe some take up art, something. He needs healthy outlets. And more importantly, and thirdly, he needs to heal, because hurt people, but healed people heal people. I would label Kanye West as having the shaken up soda syndrome. And this is something I came up with. I'm a former therapist, you know, behavioral therapist and things like that. And so I understand this clearly. I call this the shaken up soda syndrome. This is people that are unhealed and they internalize that unresolved internalized conflict. So that sits inside of you. And I believe this is what Kanye is dealing with. It's almost like a shaken up soda that you shake up and you sit it inside of your body. You crack it just a little bit. So each time you encounter something remotely similar to the trauma, to the pain, that soda releases a little angry acid on the inside of you, right? And it's only a matter of time before it's totally triggered and the soda explodes. See, this is what happened the other night. All of that trauma, all that pain, that unresolved conflict inside of Kanye, it got triggered in a meaningful way and it exploded. And all that soda came out in the form of anger. And as a result, he knocked a paparazzi out. Right? I admire you, Kanye. I think you're doing some great things. I think that I believe you're a truth teller. I believe you got yourself caught up in a situation that now is kind of too big for you. Some of the people you trusted and things like that, I believe that you realized that they were a wolf in sheep's clothing and things like that. But nonetheless, again, like I said earlier, it's not about the cards that you dealt, it's how well you play your hand. Yes. And the truth of the matter is that, Kanye, this is your responsibility. You got to be totally accountable for controlling your temperament. It's all about emotional harmony. So a little advice to you as a mindset coach. I encourage you, Kanye, to engage in more activities that allow you to control your mind. So in other words, put yourself in better situations. If you know this can potentially be a trigger to you, then don't go that way. Don't think you're big and bad and it's not going to trigger me this time. I'm going to be bigger than that. No. Don't give any place to the enemy, right? So that's what I encourage you to do. And I encourage you, Kanye, if you're not already, I encourage you to get some therapy, you know, and I'm here if you need me because I know how to talk the language and I can get you to where you need to be. But again, Kanye West is being sued for physically assaulting a paparazzi, you know, a photograph dealer. And it's not Kanye's first rodeo. But Kanye, we need you to do a little better. I don't believe that you initiated most of these things, most of these assault allegations, but it's still your responsibility. Remember, to whom much is given, much is required. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. You be great, and more importantly, be blessed.